Welcome back to the Sunmark 360. On this episode, we'll share tips on how to shop smarter in 2020, ways to help you make the most of your weekend, but first, there's a potential 2020 scam that should be on your radar.
From the Sunmark Credit Union Content Studio, this is the Sunmark 360 with GLEN STACEY.
Welcome into the Sunmark 360. From your finances and family to optimizing your health and lifestyle, you can tune right here to the Sunmark 360 for useful tips and tools to help you come full circle and manage it all. Well, it looks like those 2020 warnings that you may have seen pop up in your Facebook and Twitter feed could actually be legit. As you try to remember to write the correct year on official forms and documents, the National Association of Consumer Advocates is warning you to be diligent in writing the full year rather than simply putting 20 to signify the year 2020. Why? Well, when 2020 is abbreviated, those looking to exploit unsuspecting people can easily manipulate those numbers and leave people potentially vulnerable to fraud. For example, a document dated 1/4/20 can easily be changed to 1/4/2021 by adding two numbers at the end. That method could be used to make a dated check appear current or to change the terms of, say, a credit agreement, making it appear that you still owe money. Now, there's no evidence that anyone has been scammed in this manner, but it's better to be safe than sorry, so be sure to write the full 4 digits of the year on any documents. Overspending can be a serious downer for your budget, kind of like that person in the movie theater who kicks the back of your seat. It's annoying, distracting, and it ruins the experience. But that doesn't mean you need to stop spending entirely, just like you don't have to stop going to the movies altogether. You just need to pick your purchases and maybe your seats a little more carefully. Now that we're well into 2020, here are some things that you can kick out of your budget and some other changes you should consider. Number 1, easy purchases with one-click shopping. Cashless shopping is convenient, but it can be a budget buster. Make it more difficult to spend money online, and this can help out some of those impulse purchases that you usually make. It's easy to buy on Amazon, but you can put your own safeguards in from keeping you from doing just that. For example, don't save your credit card in your online retail accounts, and think twice before using payment methods like Apple Pay. If you have to pick up your physical credit card, you might pause and reflect on whether you really want to spend money on that item. Next up, excess groceries. If you've been guilty of throwing away groceries that have gone bad, you're probably not shopping as efficiently as you could. If you're throwing out stuff regularly, you're over shopping on groceries. How can you fix it? Well, make a grocery list before you shop. Plan out your meals for the week ahead of time and pick products with long shelf lives and be realistic. You're probably never going to whip up that gourmet meal you saw the chef make on TV, so don't buy the ingredients for it. You can find plenty of recipes online that require minimal effort and experience. And number 3, premier products. Some handbags are more expensive than others. Some paper towel brands are pricier than others. In just about any store or department you browse, you're going to find options for products of varying prices. So decide on which high-quality products you really love, then be willing to compromise on the rest. So how do you get started? However you lighten your load, now is a good time to reassess your budget. If you don't know where to start, write down all of your spending for at least 1 month. This exercise can help you shed some light on where you're spending or overspending. It could be very tedious, but very eye-opening. If you wear glasses or contact lenses, this next story is for you. A startup company called Mojo Vision has unveiled a working prototype of what they're calling the world's first TrueSmart contact lens. And yes, it's just what you thought, a miniaturized, augmented reality display that you can wear in your eye. It is said that it can provide directions, sports scores, or even enable the wearer to see in the dark. The manufacturer says that others can't tell that someone is wearing one, and all interaction is performed using just the eyes, and since it's a contact lens, the screen will be visible even when the wearer's eyes are closed. The miniature micro LED display at the center of the smart lens features a pixel density of 14,000 pixels per square inch. Now, in comparison, the iPhone 11 that you might have in your pocket right now has a pixel density of 323 pixels per square inch. Mojo Vision is now working with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to develop a final product aimed at the vision impaired that complies with regulations and standards. Here's a silly question. How much do you enjoy the weekend? Well, you may enjoy it so much that your personality actually changes. Nearly half of us find that we become more impulsive, imaginative, agreeable, and creative on Saturdays and Sunday. That's according to a national poll conducted by Hampton Hotels. Now, do you want to make the most of your weekends? Well, of course you do. University of California, Berkeley sociologist Dr. Christine Carter, who is the author of Raising Happiness, has these tips. Number 1, give yourself something to look forward to. Planning your weekend ahead can have a big impact on your level of happiness simply because you get to anticipate the fun things you're going to be doing. By striking a balance of planning something you love for the weekend and allowing time for spontaneity, you can maximize the positive emotions that come from anticipation. Number 2, prepare for Monday on Friday. To reduce the stress you feel on Sunday evening as you think about the work week ahead, take time on Friday morning to prepare for Monday. Sometimes all it takes is scheduling important tasks and writing a to-do list. Number 3, rest and recharge. Being able to step away from work on the weekend allows us to de-stress. Stress levels steadily decline as the work week progresses, with only 8% of the respondents from that national poll saying they are stressed on Saturday, compared with 32% who say they are stressed on Monday. Number 4, explore passions and new experiences. Having free time on Saturday and Sunday allows you to pursue your interests and do something about which you are passionate. The weekend allows us to better live in the moment, which fosters feelings of contentment and happiness. Number 5, spend time with family and friends. Being able to choose who you spend your time with has a positive impact on your mood. Specifically, spending time with those we love, which causes feelings of happiness and life satisfaction to peak on the weekend. And number 6, take a break. While many of us have chores and errands to do on the weekends, it's better for your psyche if you can dedicate at least one of the days to rest and relaxation, doing only those things you most enjoy. Whether you're watching at home or in the office or on the go on that mobile device, thanks for spending a few minutes of your day with the Sunmark 360. For more, find the Sunmark 360 page at sunmarkfcu.org, follow Sunmark on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and contact the Sunmark 360 at sunmark360@sunmarkfcu.org. We hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time right here on the Sunmark 360. Don't forget to follow Sunmark and the Sunmark 360 on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube.